Hello, it's done. Okay, here we are working on the Panga again. Panga project part 2. So the paint job's done, obviously. We've got the rub rail back on. Had that off when we painted it. It's pretty simple to take that on and off. Got our new FL numbers. I got my registration sticker. I peeled it off and got it back on. They actually charge you if you actually replacement. I think they charge you a registration cost. I'll give it away. I made my own graphics for the Panga USA 22. It's 22 foot. But anyways, it's about time to put it back on the trailer. But before we do that, I want to stripe. I want to get a boot stripe at the bottom, down the edge. I'm going with a black and a red. And I chose those colors. Black and red both go with the yellow. But the Yamaha VMAX actually has mostly black with red highlights. So I think it'd look really good. Here's what you're going to need. This is everything you need to do stripes. Obviously, we got my my striping. I got my black. I'm going a larger black line with a thin red. And man, if you can get these together and do it one, it's so much easier. This is going to be a pain. I've got my prep all. This is what I use before I paint, but I'll use this to wipe down where the stripes are going to go. Removes any wax or anything like that and will not affect my paint. So that's important. I guess you could use alcohol or whatever. You'll need a good razor knife. I use a pencil to mark my distance, and obviously you need a tape measure. So there's that. I'm not an expert striper. This is just the only way I know how to do it, so I'll help you out here. If anybody, obviously, hey Don, you're really messing up, feel free to leave a comment. I'm always about learning, and hey, if it helps out somebody watching this, that's good too. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the pencil, and don't use a lot of pencil. It's kind of hard to wash afterwards, but we're going to mark our where we want that line. About 1 inch off the bottom is where I'm going. So just, you know, every couple of feet or so, I'm going to leave a little pencil mark. And then when we stripe it, you can't go in little sections at a time. That's where it looks like a roller coaster ride. You know, you start at the back, get it around, and you know, get it where you want it. You know, get a couple of feet, and maybe just touch it. You don't press on the tape until you're all done. Otherwise, it's too hard because you will be peeling this off and putting it back, peeling it off, putting it back. But once you get a good line started in the back, then we're going to come way forward, and we're going to pull that tape out, and we're going to be spying down that line and just barely touching it as we go until you get the whole distance of the boat up around the corner, and then you'll know, okay, once it's all there, all straight, all in your lines, then you're good to go. Then you can come back and press it on. The real trick on this one is going to be the 2 pieces of separate tape, getting that red line to match up over top of that red on the black. Man, that's going to be a chore, but we're going to do it. By God, we're going to do it. So I'm going to set you up here. You can just watch me do this one side. I won't make a big long video out of it. And here we go. That's kind of got it centered in there pretty good. I'm going to mark it out my 1 inch up first, where I decided on. This is where I need my cheaters. Got to do that close work. All right, there we go. Let's get some tape. Let's get started. We're going to do the black first. That's my my primary color. That's going to be thrown on the bottom. Get that a little better. And it's got a backing on it. You don't peel that off until you really get going. You just get started on there in the back. See, there's your backing. And when you pull it out afterwards, you don't stretch this stuff. It'll get weird. It'll do weird stuff. You just want to get it enough where it's pulled out there. So here, let's go put this on the back. I'm going to peel off a couple of feet to get started. Where it gets tricky, you want to peel out a lot. You're just going to stand back and eyeball that. Really sticky stuff. That's why you don't press it down anywhere until you're done. All right, looks pretty good, but you can see the front I got just right perfect. Down toward the back I got a little hump there, and I got a little hump on the back, and that's why you don't press anything down while we're going here. You got to keep it, you just got to keep going with it. You got to be able to peel it back off and redo it. If you start touching this stuff down anywhere, it makes it impossible to get back up. Now I'm going to work from the front back. feel up a section. Always make sure you feel straight on it. Don't pull it on an angle. It'll make a funny wrinkle on you. That's why you need a big work area to do it. Okay, that's looking good. Right now it's all just there. You notice I haven't touched it down. Once you touch it down, it's there, it's done. You're not pulling it back up, not without destroying it, and then you got to buy more tape. So, you know, always look at it real good. And what I'm doing, I'm eyeballing down over the big distance, and that's just a good straight looking line. Now what's going to be the trick for me is getting that little skinny red line right over top of it and making it look like something. But I'm happy with that. I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to use a soft paw to push that down. Okay. Here we go on the red. Wish me luck. looking pretty good so far. Got to make a few adjustments. But wow, that little skinny red stripe was a challenge, but I think it's looking pretty good. I like. A lot of times you get the tape you want, you can get it, you know, one piece of tape that's got the different colors in it. And that is certainly to your advantage. You only have to deal with this one time. But let me just do a few adjustments. I'm tempted not to even mess with it. It's looking good. Let's go critique it. All right, wow. I'm not messing with that. You know, that's good. As you spy down it, it all looks good and straight. I'll come back. That razor knife you need, just, you know, to cut your ends straight, or if you want to bring it back past the bow eye a little bit, is what I do, just so the trailer don't mess it up. But this was the last thing I had to do before I put it back on the trailer, because the fender wells will be on the way to the trailer. And so today we'll get it back on the trailer. And before the end of the day, there might be a new Yamaha 115 hanging on the back of this thing. All right, so there's a boot stripe. It's not hard. It's just you really got to take your time with it. You got to have a clean. You know, if you got an old boat, make sure you wipe it with the prep all or alcohol or whatever. Get all dirt and grime off it. I already had wiped this one. Yeah, that looks good. It just makes it stand out. I like it. And it's going to look good with that motor back there. It gives it something. It needed something to break it up. It was just all too yellow. Okay, all right. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.